The former boyfriend of Ugandan Olympic athlete Rebecca Cheptegei, who killed her by setting her on fire, has himself died from burns sustained in the attack, a Kenyan hospital official has said. Dixon Daima ambushed the marathon runner as she returned home from church more than a week ago. He then doused her with petrol and set her ablaze. Local administrators said the two had been in conflict over a small piece of land in northwest Kenya, where Cheptegei lived and trained. Daima died on Monday night at the intensive care unit, where, according to the hospital, he had been admitted with burns on more than 40% of his body. He developed respiratory failure as a result of the severe airway burns and sepsis that led to his eventual death on Monday evening at 18:30 hours, 15:30 Greenwich Mean Time. Despite life-saving measures, a press release from Wa Teaching and Referral Hospital said, Cheptegei died last Thursday, 4 days after she was attacked. She suffered burns to more than 80% of her body. Neighbors said that on the day of the attack, they heard screams before Cheptegei came running towards them shouting for help. Local media reported that Daima had sneaked into Cheptegei's home in western Kenya's Trans Nzoia County with a 5-liter jerry can full of petrol. Some of the fuel he doused Cheptegei with splashed onto his own body, according to reports. As a result, Daima got caught in the fire after he set his former partner alight. Daima was to face charges as police said they were treating Cheptegei's death as murder, with the former boyfriend named as the main suspect. But now that Daima has died, the criminal case has been dropped and an inquest into the two deaths will be opened instead. Both Daima and Cheptegei were admitted to Mwa Hospital before their deaths. Cheptegei's death shocked people across the world, with fellow Ugandans saying she was an inspiration to them. The 33-year-old Olympian was the third athlete to be killed in Kenya over the last 3 years. In each case, current or former romantic partners were named as the main suspects by police. In 2021, world record holder Agnes Tirop was stabbed to death and 6 months later Damaris Mutua was strangled. Cheptegei was born on the Kenyan side of the Kenya-Uganda border, but chose to cross over and represent Uganda to chase her athletics dream when she did not get a breakthrough in Kenya. When she first got into running, she joined the Uganda People's Defense Forces in 2008 and rose to sergeant rank. Her career included competing in this year's Paris Olympics. Although she came 44th in the marathon, people in her home area called her champion. She also won gold at the World Mountain and Trail Running Championships in Chiang Mai, Thailand, in 2022. Cheptegei is set to be buried on Saturday at her ancestral home in Bukwao, Uganda. Attacks on women have become a major concern in Kenya. In 2022, at least 34% of women said they had experienced physical violence, according to a national survey.